Everybody. Today we'll be presenting our findings on our spot speed study conducted on South Marietta Parkway. So this is our location of our data we recorded from perspective 10. And so I have these images in 2D and 3D showing about where our stretch was. Our data, as I said, was conducted from perspective 10, covering the stretch from the bus stop to the wrong way sign before the intersection. We collected data on Thursday from 3:07 p.m. to 3:17 p.m. For about a length of around 411 feet, where the posted speed limit is 40 miles per hour. The spot speed study is focused on analyzing vehicle speeds and to understand the prevailing speed behaviors of motorists on the roadway and pinpoint areas of potential improvement. Through this study, we aim to gather valuable data and insights that will support evidence-based implementation of future traffic management strategies. And our objective is to firstly examine the variety of speeds observed among drivers, and secondly, determine the average duration required for 10 vehicles to travel a specified distance on the roadway, then to calculate the 85th percentile, the 50th percentile, and the design speed. So for effort statements, Don, Davis, and Tori collected the data, and then Don and Davis recorded the data. Brad interpreted and analyzed the data, and then I wrote the introduction, objective, and references, while Don wrote the description, and Davis wrote the conclusion.
All right, so here's the table showing our results. For 50th percentile, we got a speed of 20.5 miles per hour, 85th at 27 miles an hour. With that, we were able to calculate the design speed of 31.8. And as you can see, the posted speed limit is 40. So our design speed is under, and I will let Donald kind of elaborate more on why we think that is. So here's our spot speed plot. As you can see, data on the plot generally matches the trend line as it should. And once again, we do have some outliers on the lower side, and we'll go into why that is. The raw data was recorded on site and imported into an Excel spreadsheet manually. And then Excel was used in the analysis and the generating of the spot speed plot and calculating of the various percentile speeds and design speed.
Thank you, Brad. So I'll be discussing our results. Throughout this study, we were, to our surprise, not a single vehicle surpassed the posted speed limit of 40 miles per hour. To understand this, one must consider the location and time of day of the speed trap. The study lasted from 3:07 to 3:17 p.m. At this time of day, traffic tends to be more congested due to the amount of students leaving KSU after their classes ending at 3 p.m. Through the duration of the study, we observed that as the flow of traffic increased, the speed decreased. As shown below in figure 3, the speed trap is positioned between two traffic lights. These variables act as traffic control systems that directly affect both the flow and speed of cars traveling through these points. The speed of drivers on South Marietta Parkway eastward may vary a large amount based on the flow of traffic and time of day. However, from the obtained results of the study, it was determined that no additional infrastructure or changes to the speed limit are needed. Overall, this data is pleasing to us. In this section of South Marietta Parkway, right outside of the KSU Marietta campus, a relatively lower speed contributes to a safer environment for both students that are driving and pedestrians entering and leaving the campus. If free flow speed was desired in this section of the road, the traffic control system being the stoplight shown on the intersection figure 4 would need to allow more cars pass through the intersection. And I'll pass it on to Davis for the conclusion.
All right, thank you, Dallin. To conclude, we found a design speed of 31.8 miles per hour and an 85th percentile speed group of 27 miles per hour. Since there was a 40 mile per hour speed limit, we did observe that the vast majority of the vehicles were going well under the speed limit. Since there were no vehicles recorded going over the speed limit of 40 miles per hour, we found that the percentage of traffic was 0 that exceeded the speed limit. The fastest recorded speed was just under the speed limit at 39 miles per hour. From these observations, we can conclude that the speeding traffic on this stretch of roadway is not an issue. This is most definitely due to our observation points being in between 2 traffic intersections, where vehicles were often stopped or slowing down for the traffic signal rather than accelerating above the posted speed limit. Based on these findings, it is reasonable to say that the traffic flows efficiently. However, more data should be recorded at different sections of the roadway and at different times of day in order to conduct a more thorough analysis for the traffic efficiency. Now here are our references for the study. These were all taken from D2L. They're all listed right here. And that's going to do it for our presentation. Thank you all for watching. Bye.